One to go indication this time of the line will go green the next time by the Johnny Fogelman Memorial Flag Stand, which is presented by Wheels and Bumpers Car Wash. Pace car's got the lights off. David Latour Jr. behind the wheel of that this afternoon, and he'll duck it on the pit road. I am your race announcer, Tyler Williams, and it is a pleasure to be with you for one final Sunday here in 2015. Let's go racing. Misha Cell style, we're going green on turn number 4. Sam Hatfield off the jump into turn number 1. He will have the early lead. Side by side for the number 2 spot. Mike Ward, the red number 80, down to the bottom, and he will take second place away. Kyle Craker right behind him in the yellow 12. He'll move to third, looking for second down the front chute. One lap on the board, and it's Sam Hatfield. The battle is for second, though back behind him is Kyle Craker, the yellow 12, on the bottom of the 80 of Mike Ward. Wheel to wheel in turn 4. Craker drifts up the track, and he'll take that spot away. Give it to Craker. Ward trying to tuck in line in third. Challenge from behind on him, though, as Dylan Silverman, the white car, tries to make a move. Pretty much everybody but the leader. And oh no, the leader, Sam Hatfield, just as I was about to say, he was out front and pretty. He gets loose out of 4 and losing control. He's able to keep the car going straight, but he loses the lead as now Kyle Craker takes advantage. Hatfield back to third in the exchange behind Silverman, as now Kyle Craker will take his turn to lead the field. 4 laps complete, 4 to go in this first heat race of the day. Kyle Craker, the native of Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, in that beast chassis with a Ford motor under the hood, leading the field here with 5 of the 8 laps complete in this first heat race. We will see 2 to go next time of the line. 2 to go next time of the line. It's Craker, Silverman, and Hatfield rounding out the top 3. Lundstrom in the 4th spot at red number 2, and Mike Ward's red number 80 rounds out the top 5. Ward making one move on Hatfield, or rather that's Lundstrom making the move on Hatfield in 3 and 4. Couldn't quite get there as the white flag away. One last lap in this first heat race of the afternoon. Kyle Craker coming from the very back. He started shotgun on the field in this heat race. But in 8 laps, he comes to the front, and heat number 1 will belong to Kyle Craker. Dylan Silverman second. Matthew Lundstrom will sneak by for third. Sam Hatfield will be 4th. Mike Ward finishes 5th. And finishing 6th in our field, the 16 of Nolan Allison. Heat 1 is complete. Heat 2 is coming up next. Andrew Laser had a good showing last night here at Ace Speedway. He was able to get a podium finish in last night's 35-lapper. We'll see what he can do here on the Sunday edition. Andrew Laser and Jake Nelke, a Pennsylvania and a New Jersey native, both on the front row, both rocking beast chassis underneath them, Ford motors under the hood. Pace car out of harm's way. Here comes the field of the turn number 4. 8 laps to help set the field for the 35-lap feature. Green flag in the air. Here we go. Andrew Laser off the early jump, going to take the point. Nelke right behind him. Jessica Bean into the 3rd spot. Chris Lamb up to 4th. Andrew Laser leads lap 1 with Jake Nelke in 2nd. Jessica Bean in the 3rd spot. Chris Lamb, last night's winner, in 4th position with 1 complete of the 8 schedule. Andrew Laser building up the lead a little bit early here. He got about a 3 midget length lead down the back chute. Jake Nelke in the number 2 spot. A pair of teammates go at it for 3rd and 4th. That's Jessica Bean in the 6, Chris Lamb in the 9, as they stay single file here on lap 3. We'll be halfway this time. Lap 4 complete, 4 to go in heat race number 2 for the USAC Eastern Midgets. So far, not much has changed. They run in the order they started in. Andrew Laser, the man on the point. Jake Nelke, the 00 car, in the 2nd spot. Jessica Bean, the 6, is 3rd. And the 9 of Chris Lamb is in 4th. Coming to 2 to go. Next time of the line is they're side by side for the 5th spot. The 20 of Jagger Parker on the bottom of the racetrack will take the 5th position away from Famous Roads as we get the 2 to go signal at the finish line. Two laps left in this second heat race as the battle for third heats up. Here comes Chris Lamb looking to the bottom of Bean. That's for the third spot. Can't quite get there as the white flag will wave one more lap in heat race number 2. Andrew Laser out front, sitting pretty. Down the back chute, he works with a good lead. Jake Nelke in second. Jessica Bean trying to hold on to the third spot as they'll come to the checkers. It'll be Andrew Laser who wins heat race 2. Jake Nelke in second. Jessica Bean will finish third. Chris Lamb fourth. Jagger Parker fifth, and rounding at the field, the 7 of Famous Roads. Coming up next, the first of the 2 heat races for the limited late models. One to go this time by, one to go this time by. The lights will turn out, accounting for the pace car. The Ford Mustang being piloted by David Latour Jr. this afternoon. As we get set to Brigham Green, limited late models, you are up next for your main event. Driver intros are up next as well. We'll keep you strapped into cars, but we'll bring you to the front stretch in formation. Pace car out of harm's way. 35 green flag laps are ahead of us as the field works out of turn number 4. Chris Lamb stands on the throttle, and we go racing. Off into turn number 1, it's Chris Lamb out to the early point. Sam Hatfield, he was second. He drifts up. I think he might have tagged the wall out of 2. He saves it, but he's going to lose a spot. Jessica Bean will take second away. Matt Lundstrom third as Hatfield back to 4th after tagging the turn 2 wall almost. Oh, and we got a spin in turn 2. One car around. It is the 6 of Jessica Bean. Looked like she bumped wheels with the 2 of Lundstrom. And that brings out the caution. Bean's car comes to a stop over in turn 2. We are 1 lap complete, and we are under a caution. Bean able to get the car rolling again, but she will fall to the rear as we are under yellow right off the bat. One to go this time by. Pace car will get out of harm's way down the back chute. The field will be in the hands of race leader Chris Lamb. Winner of the last 2 USAC Midget races here at Ace Speedway. He goes for 3 in a row today as the pace car will speed ahead and duck back on pit road. Once these cars enter the restart box out of turn number 4, it'll be up to the race leader when we get going. Green flag is out. We're going back racing. Out of turn number 2, it's Chris Lamb back to the point. Lundstrom in the number 2 spot in the red car. Dylan Silverman trying to hold on to third while Craker working on him for that position back and forth. Hatfield, the black 8 is in 5th. You see him smoking a little bit down in turn 1 and 2. That's the drivers getting on the brakes as Hatfield again with trouble out of turn 2 as he drifts on up the track and he loses about 5-6 positions. 3 of 35 complete. Poor Sam Hatfield drifting all the way back through the field. Chris Lamb on the point. Matt Lundstrom in that second spot with Dylan Silverman in the third spot. Kyle Craker, that yellow 12 is 4th. Jake Nelke, the 00, rounding out the top 5 as they work down the front stretch single file. These midgets will tell you, these drivers rather will tell you to a T, it is very hard for these cars to pass here at a track this size. These midgets used to running on smaller, flatter tracks. They get on these higher banks and longer straightaways. Sometimes they can get a little bit spaced out. Right now, Chris Lamb doesn't care. He's out front and pretty. He's led all 5 laps so far. Matt Lundstrom in second, Silverman third, followed by Craker in 4th, the 00 and Nelke in 5th right now. Whoa, we got 2 cars involved in turn 4. The 80 of Mike Ward spun out of turn 4, and the 6 of Bean drives right into him. Nowhere to go for, And the second caution of the race is out as the 80 award and the 6 of Bean. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to green flag racing. Chris Lamb hits the gas, and we go back to it. Chris Lamb out of the point. Dylan Silverman looking for the number 2 spot. He's got a little bit of a traffic jam further back in the pack. 00 and Nelke gets held up right in front of that 16 of Allison, the 8 of Hatfield, and the 20 of Parker. And now because of that, we got 2 different packs that are split up. The top 5 streaking down the backstretch, led by the black 9 of Chris Lamb. Then it's the 23, Dylan Silverman. The 2 of Lundstrom in third. The 12 of Craker fourth. And the 35 of Andrew Laser. Rounds out the top 5 as they're breaking away from everybody over in turn number 1 with 9 of 35 complete. Chris Lamb, your race leader. He's led every lap so far. Lamb, Silverman, and Lundstrom, the top 3. Craker 4th, Laser 5th. 12 complete of the 35 schedule. Chris Lamb looking for his 3rd win in a row here at Ace Speedway in these USAC Eastern Midgets. The native of Greensboro, North Carolina. Might as well be a veteran at this place. Still in his 20s. But every time he comes to Ace Speedway, it's more times than not, it's his race to lose. He has mastered this 4/10 of a mile, 12-degree bank facility in this open-wheel midget car as he continues to lead over a fellow North Carolina native at 23 is Charlotte, North Carolina's Dylan Silverman, the Beast chassis piloted by Silverman. Best run he's had here at Ace Speedway as he rides in second. In that 3rd spot, the 2 of Matt Lundstrom. Drivers who has had some success here. He is out of Concord, and he is in the Beast chassis as Lundstrom rides in 3rd. One car slow on the front stretch, the orange 7 of Famous Roads, and a little wiggly out of 4, but he's able to save it and keep going, so we stay green. The field following behind Chris Lamb here for these USAC Eastern Midgets. 15 of the 35 complete. 17 complete. We will be halfway next time by. Odd number race, so it's 18 complete, 17 to go the next time the leader hits the start-finish line. Halfway, right here, cross sticks. Chris Lamb leads them all the way to halfway. Good battle going on the track for the 3rd spot, just behind the race leader, the 2 of Lundstrom and the yellow 12 of Craker, working on each other for the number 3 spot and a turn 2. Craker up on the back Nerf bar of Lundstrom, working into turn 3 as that battle continues to rage on. Craker staying right in the tire tracks of Lundstrom, nearly makes contact on the front stretch and into three, into turn one rather. He'll dive to the inside. Craker looking to the bottom, trying to work on Lundstrom. Side by side, wheel to wheel with him out of turn four. Craker stays with him another lap. Lundstrom not going to go up the outside that easily, and Lundstrom actually overpowers him on the outside, is able to clear Craker. So Lundstrom will stay in third for now. Craker staying right there in tow, and as they continue to battle, they invite in the 35 of Andrew Laser as he tries to reel him in as well from the 5th position. That battle continues in turn 3. 23 of 35 laps complete on the back half of this one. Chris Lamb showing domination. Been able to keep the momentum on his side the last 2 races here at Ace Speedway. He looks for 3 in a row. The battle for 3rd place heats up once again as Craker keeps kind of playing peekaboo around the rear end of Lundstrom. He's trying to find some room around him, but here they come to 10 to go. 10 laps left in this USAC Midget feature. 25 down, 10 to go. To get to that magical number 35 on the scoreboard. Chris Lamb out front and in charge with a lap car between him and the 2nd place running Dylan Silverman. That's the 7 of Famous Roads, who moves up out of the groove and lets 2nd place Silverman get by, but Silverman nearly a straightaway behind the race leader. Now 3rd place Lundstrom works to the inside and clears Roads. Craker had to lock the brakes up a little bit, so all the smoke comes from his machine. He stays in 4th. 27 of 35 complete. These USAC Eastern Midgets. Of the 35 complete. Five to go this time by. 5 laps left here at Ace Speedway in 2015 for the USAC Eastern Midgets. Always a popular stop on the tour every year. As Chris Lamb just 5 laps away from a win, making 4 laps away as he hits the stripe. 4 laps to go. Dylan Silverman on his way to his best run ever here at Ace Speedway as he runs in the 2nd spot. 3rd place still being held down by the 2 of Matt Lundstrom. As he's able to hold off Craker for the time being. 3 to go. This time by, we'll see 2 to go the next lap. Out of turn 4, Chris Lamb will see 1 flag in each hand of flagman Brandon Willard. 2 laps left, less than a mile away from our first victory lane interview of the afternoon. Chris Lamb smooth down the backstretch, plenty of lead, plenty of insurance as he comes out of turn 4. The white rag away for him. 1 more lap. Chris Lamb out front will lead him there. Silverman 2nd, Lundstrom 3rd, Craker 4th, and Nelke in the 5th spot as we work one more time around Ace Speedway. Chris Lamb out of turn 4. He will be your USAC winner. Silverman out of turn 4. He'll bring it home 2nd. Lundstrom holds on to 3rd with Craker 4th and Nelke 5th. We're heading down Aquafina Victory Lane to our top 3. Limited late model drivers, be strapped in and ready. We're coming around to the front for driver intros, strapped in the cars, ready to race after these interviews. Chris, this is 3 in a row for you, my friend. A lot different conditions from yesterday when you raced in the almost dark. You get a win here in the sunshine. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, but, truth be told, that's not the way I want to win it. Start out front and just kind of lead the whole thing. That's no fun for anybody. But, we'll take it. We got 2 more races left this year, and hopefully we can lock up the championship. But, I couldn't do this without Radical Race Gear. My dad, Scott Sports Cards, Coins, and Jewelry. So that's a tongue tie. But, you know, my wife, my little boy Camden, you know, just everybody. I couldn't do it without him.
Good job, buddy. Chris Lamb, winner here. Back here to second place, Dylan Silverman. Dylan, good to, I'm glad to have you up here on the podium, man. I've seen you come here a couple times. Good to see a good second place run.
Thanks, man. It's pretty fun. Finally got the car working this weekend. Worked through a few bugs. Really got to thank Steve Allison, the whole family. I mean, they just let me put this thing together, come out and run. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, pretty cool to work on Matt's stuff. Matt did well. Good around a couple top threes. Congrats to Chris. Good run for him. He's been doing good all year. It's fun to be back on the track.
Good job, buddy. Dylan Silverman, second place run. Back here to third, Matt. You had to work for that third, man. You had Craker all over you there at several points during the race. Talk about holding him off to be able to finish third.
Yeah, we definitely probably didn't have quite a third-place car, but luckily track position with these things is pretty key. It was fun racing him, though. It was nice, clean racing. I made sure I gave him a little bit of room. It was a lot of fun. Dylan did pretty good, pretty much our other team car. Congrats to Chris. It was fun here, our last event this year at Ace.
Good to see you here, as always. Matt Lundstrom, your third-place finisher.